Hi guys, Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. I am your pontiff. Today guys, I want to talk about coronavirus and wristwatch collecting. Okay, I gotta be totally honest with you. I've been inundated with people who've said, Archie, what watches should I buy? What's a bargain? What should I do, man? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I tell you what you fucking do. You realize we're in a pandemic. We're in a fucking pandemic. Okay, we're in a fucking pandemic. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Okay, so let's look at this realistically. Okay, so for starters, do a quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Patek Philippe 5196 Aaron Bespoke. That's combat straps. Aaron Bespoke. This is a custom leather strap on my 5196. Okay. What do I think? What's bargains? What should you do with your collection? And I got to be totally honest with you. Totally honest. In this time of economic disaster, we should really... It's cool to downsize. I highly recommend downsize the fuckers. Downsize. I mean, how many fucking wristwatches do you need? How fucking many do you fucking need? That's a really good question. How many fucking watches do you need in your life? And so many people, it's more the merrier. More. Well, guess what, fuckers? You cannot keep buy. That is all artificial. I think we sit down, take a big breath, and let's work through a perfect collection. And I've had varying collections. I've had one piece, and I've gone all the way up into the high teens. And looking back, what has made me the happiest? What has made me happy, chappy, clappy? I gotta be honest with you. I look back on it, and it was when I had three watch meal deal combo hunger buster. That's it, 3 watches. And we get so caught up with building these collections. You know, realistically, if you've got less, you're actually getting something more. For everything you gain, you lose something. Now, let me explain to you. I think if you pick 3 good pieces, you really can have fulfillment and enjoyment in your life, and you can concentrate on other things. Getting pussy. You can concentrate on other things besides buying the next horological trollop. So, okay, what do I recommend? What would I say? Okay, 3-piece, let's build a 3-piece meal deal hunger buster. Okay, so I think we need, number one, we need a fuck off, get out of my way. We need a fuck off watch. A fuck off watch. So in my case there, I'm today wearing a Patek Philippe 5196 in yellow gold. This is a manual wine Calatrava. Now, in this marketplace, these are relatively good buying. You can pick one of these up now. These were never super hyped, and they still represent good value. You can pick one up for about 13 to 16,000 US smackaroonies. Brand new retail is about 20. So you can pick one up 13 to 16,000 depending on the age, whether it's box papers, just a few things like that. Now, you have a beautiful no compromise dress watch. It's a good feeling. You could wear that for weddings, funerals. You could wear it to job interviews. You can wear it to embezzle if you're going to face charges on the track. The CCC, Crime Commission Crime Corruption Commission, if you're going to go and face an interrogated, a coercive interview, put on a 5196. It's under the radar. It's perfect. It's perfect. So one really expensive. Now, it's just a no compromise, beautiful. Get the big Patek box. Okay, you don't want to go Patek. Another great choice is a Lange dress watch. And you could get the Lange instead of looking at 13,000 US dollars. You'd be looking about 10, maybe under the 10,000 US dollar mark, which is exceptional buying. Okay, so that's our fuck off grail. That's our piece just to wear on Christmas Day. And when you're feeling really down or really high, you just put on your Patek or your Lange. Now there's a couple of good brands there. You can get a Vacher and Constantine Toledo, a Vacher and Constantine Histories. There's a number of great, you know what I'm talking. It needs to be high level. High level, what I mean by high level, you'd want precious metal. You'd want, I would say personally, I think Jaeger-LeCoultre, Audemars Piguet, Vacher and Constantine, Patek Philippe, Lange, FP Jean. I suppose you could even throw in the Moser, a H Moser. Yes, you could put a Moser in precious metal. Yes. That's your one and done as your FU watch. Okay, what else do we need? We need something a little bit more casual. This could be our everyday work warrior. Preferably, we'd like this in steel because steel holds up. Now, you may have it on a bracelet or a leather strap. A perfect case of this type of watch is the Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grande Date that I've got. It's an 8-day power reserve, steel on a leather brand, but you can dress it up or dress it down. You can put it on the factory alligator, or I've put it on a Theo and Harris Type 1. It gives it a sporty young edge. And because it's on a Theo and Harris strap, it's cool and hip and happening. And when I get sick of it, I can put it onto I want to get a Rover. I tell you what, Christian, if you're watching, I want to get the fucking Rover. The Rover would look fucking amazing on the Reverso. I think the Rover would be cool. I like to get a Rover, Christian. I think another good choice as a dress. It's not really dress. It's kind of a businessman's watch. It's like comparing a tuxedo to a business suit. The tuxedo takes it to a higher level. The business suit is just it's more for business purposes. Datejust, steel Datejust, 16, 2, 3, 4, ideal. You could even go two-tone. If you really wanted to, go the two-tone. If you've got a bit of grey in your hair, you could pull the two-tone off. You could even, if you really wanted to turn the knobs, two-tone Submariner, two-tone Submariner bluesy, because let's face it, it's so expensive. It's not a fucking beater. It's not a watch to actually dive with, is it? It's a luxury good. It's a luxury item. So there's many everyday work type watches, and there's some good choices. This is to get shit done. I personally prefer steel because it's not in your face. It depends on you. I mean, if you're over 45 and in a senior management role, the two-tone's fine. But if you're younger, in your 30s, in your 40s, and your career never really took off, probably best just to go for the steel option there. So that's the the second piece. And then we got the third piece. What's the third piece? Steel sports. We want some sort of steel sports. And I've got to be totally honest with you. Steel sports really makes me happy. You could have Explorer 2. Polar Explorer 2. I had for years. That'd be a great sports watch. Waterproof, and it's got the time zone. You could have a Submariner, Rolex Submariner. You could even have a Speedmaster. Man on the fucking moon. Man on the fucking moon. That's a great everyday watch. That's a really sturdy watch. I wouldn't go for the Ultraman or any bullshit like that. Just get the standard Man on the fucking moon manual wine Halcyon glass. You were running sweet. It may not be waterproof, but it's got a dust cover in it. It's a well-engineered watch. And it's pretty good bang per buck. Amazing, amazing. And that's it. Another option could be a no-date sub. That's a great choice. I want it to be, now you've got to have a little bit of crossover there. A Breguet Type 20, a little bit delicate. I'd say that's more the casual dress watch. You want something sports, which you can really get your teeth into. The other thing would be a Zenith El Primero. That's another great choice. Very much a sports legend. I'd kind of prefer something waterproof, I must say, in that genre. Something waterproof I can take skinny dipping. It's just a cool look. I think it's cool, really cool. That's kind of where I'd be going. That is exactly where I'd be pushing it. That's what I would be doing. I seriously think those three pieces you get, and don't get compromises. Don't say, instead of, just get the good ones. 3 non-compromise, and you're done. That's it. You're done. And you don't need anything else. And I'm seriously, I honestly, I look at my own life there, and how many fucking things do you need? I mean, we're about to hit a depression. Now, okay, if you've got a lot of watches, maybe now's not the time to sell. I agree. But, I mean, the thing is, how many fucking watches do you need? How many of these fucking things do you need? And you can be a watch fan. You don't have to own every fucking example. And I think that's what it really comes to. You don't have to own fucking everything. 3 watches. A beautiful gold dress, casual everyday businessman's watch, and a steel sports. Those 3, that's it. And, I look back in my own life, when I was probably happiest with my pieces. I had a 5107 Patek Philippe Calatrava. I had a Datejust 16234 with silver dial. I loved it, man. I loved it. And I had a 36mm Explorer 1, the 14270. I had those 3-piece combo, and I think I was happy. I think I was strangely satisfied. Does that make sense? I was actually pretty damn happy. I didn't really need anything else. That was it. I had the fuck off Patek. I had a Datejust for every day and a sports. Put on the Explorer 1. And I mean, all those watches, I've sold the lot. It's kind of sad. I look back on those days. I had 3 watches. I could have been done for life. I could have been one and done. But in my case, I've turned it into a career, and I'm the YouTube guru, and I can't have just one watch. I've got to have a collection. It's a bit like that fucking ID guy. I mean, he's got this snooty South African accent. He's polished. He's only got one fucking Amiga. Fuck me dead. What sort of fucking... I thought he'd have PEDX, a VC, an AP, you know. He's only got a fucking lousy fucking Amiga. I mean, I love the guy. I love him. He's a cool guy, but fuck me dead, ID guy. You need more than one lousy fucking watch. I don't have the passion if I don't own them and hoard them and possess them. But yeah, that's kind of the way it is. That's kind of the way it is. So hey guys, hang in there. I'm Paul Pluta, your partif. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, ciao. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
Okay guys, here we are. We're coming into Brisbane Vintage Watches, my good friends. Just going into Brisbane Arcade, and we're going to go and see Ronnie. Let's have a look. So this is Brisbane Arcade. A lot of shops closed. Ooh, just closed completely. Even for takeaway, they've realised it's tough business. So have a look at this arcade here. Very, very quiet. It's very, very hard. What can you say? It's tough. It's tough. Brisbane Vintage Watch Co. is in business. Look at that. There we go. Very, very tough indeed retailing. Okay, guys. So let's have a talk about picking a Calatrava for a 55 to 65-year-old professional. You drive a German automobile, you have a platinum or a black Amex card, and people are nice to you. You've had a few affairs, you've only been really busted once or twice, and it's time to get a wristwatch. So let's have a look at 3 classic modern Calatravas, and let's pick one. Let's pick one out of this bunch. So we've got 3 very different Calatravas. First Calatrava is a 5127. This particular Calatrava model here is a 37mm white gold. This is a 5127, and quite a cool size. Very, very cool size indeed. We'll just zoom in. Very, very cool.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for ArchieLuxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video, because I know it was awful. But you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with ArchieLuxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let dogs be dogs. Available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, ArchieLuxury. He's not just a figment of your imagination.